What's up guys, this is Corey. Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Today is Monday, and today's viewer requested movie is the 2003 film Underworld. The film stars Kate Beckinsale, Scott Speedman, and Michael Sheen, and it follows Kate Beckinsale. She plays a vampire warrior who, in this world there's vampires and there's werewolves, and the vampires and the werewolves are in a big ol' war, basically, to, vampires and the werewolves don't like each other, is essentially what happens, and they try to kill each other. And, Kate Beckinsale's character, she's on the vampire side. However, she starts to fall for this werewolf who wants the war to end. So how was the movie? Underworld is a interesting film. It's a very dark-toned film of, a huge war against two mythical creatures, and it's handled pretty well. And some parts really work, other parts are a little iffy, I felt. But overall, I mean, it's not a bad movie. So let me talk about the positives. First off, Kate Beckinsale is a complete badass in this film. She really does throw a lot of great punches, and she's the most interesting character in the film, aside from the main vampire leader. I'm going to completely butcher his last name, but Bill Nye? I can't pronounce his last name. But anyway, I mean, every scene that he's in, he completely steals it, but Kate Beckinsale is kind of the shining star in this film. And, she does a really good job. Another positive that I have with the film is that I felt that the overall, more or less the storyline, the way they handled the vampires and the werewolves was done pretty well. Some of the special effects was iffy at best in some places, but, hey, I like the vampires and the werewolves in this. Now let's move on to some of the negatives. First off, this movie is very slow-paced. For me, I felt it was very slow-paced. It takes a long time to get where it's going, and, honestly, nothing really that interesting happened in the movie. Again, I'm going to butcher his name, Bill Nye. The vampire leader, he was the most interesting character of the bunch. But other than that, I mean, it never really just went anywhere with it. It just kind of was, a continuation. I don't know how to explain it. It kind of dragged on a little bit. It's about 2 hours and 3 minutes, something like that. And it dragged on for a good hour of the movie. That, and I did mention that some of the special effects in this movie were iffy at best. Some of it worked pretty well. Other times it looked pretty damn awful. I'm still not... the werewolf transformation stuff, it's better than Werewolf Beast Among Us, but I still go by that American Werewolf in London has the best werewolf transformation scene ever. The Howling had a good one too, but American Werewolf in London is the best you can get, in my opinion. But, it just wasn't that great. Even though it is a little slow-paced at times, it is a fun movie. I can definitely see where someone could really like this movie. For me, it just, it dragged on a little too much. I got the point early on, and it just, like I said, it felt like it didn't really go anywhere. So, it's okay. That's about as far as it goes with me. I'm going to give Underworld a 6.1 out of 10. So tell me guys, have you seen Underworld? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you guys like this review, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to check out our other videos. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, I'm Corey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.